my last question.
Um,
Please tell me there's gonna be more Son Amy proposal episodes. Please.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely,
thank
yeah.
yes.
There's more. It's going to get finished. I will be finishing it. Definitely. The next page I'm drawing is the bro page, I call it. With Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. It's just before the first dance, so it's going to be the first dance drawing's going to be 2 pages put together, but like joined. So when you see them, they'll intertwine with each other. It'll be like a dance sequence, and I'll try and make it magical looking, and just romantic and cute, and Sonic being awkward, and I'll have a good time with it.
Be sure you add some sparkles. There's always sparkles in every comic.
Yeah, that was what the first pages were. They were quite sparkly. That was me just putting, that was a Photoshop sparkles. It was so hard to take a picture of the pages when they were early back in the day because I had a rubbish camera.
Oh, God.
The lighting used to always affect them. But now you can kind of see they're quite clear now because of the camera, the technology. So, yeah. But yes,
right.
sparkly. Have sparkly. Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I think that's enough questions for now, I guess. But oh my gosh, it was nice talking to you.
Oh, nice talking to you, Faye. Thank you.
Just as a reminder, everyone, please only ask one question because we do have other people who want to ask MissTangshan a question. So please only one question.
Yep, just only one question, everybody.
Okay, I will call up the prankster. Come on up, prankster.
Hi, whoa, that is some neato art there.
That was the first page. You can see it's faded over time, but I suppose I could show it.
So what is your question, prankster, for Miss Taste?
All right, I'm gonna, first of all, Miss Tangshan, I'm gonna say this, I love your Son Amy work. I'll say that.
Thank you.
Anyways, my question. My question was, do you have any other favorite franchises besides Sonic?
Oh, you mean like what I used to like, and or just what I love in just right now? Yeah.
It can be from both.
Well, I used to love Lord of the Rings and dragons and mythical things when I was growing up, and I used to love there was like I'm more into like more things now. As a kid, I sort of like moved from things as I got older. It didn't like appeal to me, or there was Sonic's just been the one that's really I've stuck with. But I like a lot of things. I just watch like YouTube things on like YouTube channels and franchises. It's naming them all. There was Lord of the Rings. There was Spirit. Remember Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron? I loved that. Franchises. I like Attack on Titan. I like I like Jack and Daxter. I liked Spyro. I like Crash. I was into Spyro was my big thing as a child, and I still love them. I love the new games and that, and Ratchet and Clank. They're sort of franchises that I hold dear still, and that I still love. But yeah.
Hey, I love Jack and Daxter. It's one of those very, very underrated series.
Yeah, the first in that, I loved that. I loved the world. I loved the character design in that, and I loved, yeah, I loved Spyro and Ratchet and Clank, and that was the games. That's why I was probably drawn to Sonic, because he's like an animal and he's cool, and but Sonic's just you can just stay in Sonic's world and be happy about it, you know. So I'm like now, like I'm pretty happy with Sonic.
Ooh.
Oh.
Prankster, did Miss Tangshan answer your question? Oh. Oh, Prankster deafened themselves. Okay, thank you, Prankster, for your question. Let's see. I have another question for you, Miss Tangshan.
Okay.
Are you planning to attend any Sonic conventions in the future?
Oh, I'd love to. It's just the traveling, and I've just got my daughter responsibility right now. But like, if I ever was going to a fan convention, yeah, definitely. I'd love to go to more because I've been to Summer of Sonic, and it was like the best day ever.
Ooh.
And that was in London. That was a big one as well, and it was brilliant.
Ooh, nice, nice. Rainboom, do you have another question for Miss Tangshan?
Oh yeah. I have another question for Miss Tangshan. What is your most favorite Sonic soundtrack of all time you've been listening to?
Oh, that's another hard one. Oh my. Oh, Sonic music so the variety is so good. You could probably like have it's like I'm into rock and roll. I love any kind of music. Like if I like it, I'll be on the Spotify and I'll listen to it. But rock and roll has been my core kind of music that I love, like AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. So the music, the song from Sonic is. I really love the Titans. They actually surprised me because I've never really listened to what's it called, metal. Just like is it metalcore? I think they call it, or that kind of genre music. I never ever listened to that kind of music, but I was pleasantly surprised when I listened to that. I love Break Through It All. I loved that. That elevated me when I was like, oh, I was on cloud nine. Like I was so hyped. It was like, so exciting, just having a Titan, like a Sonic boss fight like that again. Like so cool, and I just think that was like amazing. Just everything, the cinema, like so. Break Through It All, or What I'm Made Of. I love What I'm Made Of. And Live Life. So, do you want me just to pick one? Sorry. I'm waffling on.
Oh no, you're all good.
Good.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Live Life, Break Through It All, What I'm Made Of is my favourite. Was like the ones yeah.
So do I. I like Break Through It All and Live Life. Especially in the Live and Learn.
Yeah. That's the go-to Sonic song. That, I mean, I think that's just the all-time kind of classic. Like one that just is like, this is Sonic, Live and Learn. But Live Life from Sonic and the Black Knight is beautiful. And I actually, see, after my wedding, when I get married in real life, he coming back down the aisle, after we did the I Do, I played Live Life, and that was beautiful. It was so, because of the violins and everything, and I had Live Life playing as I walked back down the aisle. my actual wedding day because it's so beautiful. It made me cry, that song, because I loved it.
Oh,
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
ooh, okay. Here is another question for you. Miss Ann. Who are some of your favorite Sonic artists? Like, it can be anyone that you follow on Twitter or DeviantArt. You know, like if you like, you can basically name any like Sonic
Yeah.
artist that.
Oh, there's the thing I found in Twitter. There's so many in Twitter that there's a lot of like. It's hard to like choose because I just love seeing all kinds of artwork. The ones that really stuck out for me was for Sonic and Amy stuff on DeviantArt was Myla14 and Evie. Just her Sonic and Amy stuff I just found adorable and wholesome, and it just was heartwarming. And obviously there's the official ones is Yukawa and the Sonic Riders art style. I don't know who did that. I think I know the name, but the Sonic Riders art style is just, I love that. That's like my favourite. But for artists, there's so many. I couldn't like. I've just been on Twitter. I've not been on Twitter long. Like really been on it. I was on Twitter like I've been on Twitter since 2015, but I never even like went on it. You know, it just says like I made an account, and it was just sitting there, and I never ever used Twitter. And then all of a sudden, like just me getting back into drawing, I'm like, oh, there's Sonic communities there. But I've just sort of I'm just starting to get into like seeing all different kind of artists, trying to get familiar with everybody. I can't name anything on top of my head or anything, but yeah, but from DeviantArt, definitely Evie and Myla14. Her artwork was just beautiful, and it just like the landscape stuff and the way it was lovely, just gorgeous. Yeah, that's the artists I can just think of at the top of my head.
Hey. Rainboom, do you have another question for Miss Tan?
Oh boy. I actually have another question for MissTangshan. What is your most likely favorite Sonic character that you love to draw?
Oh, well, Sonic and Amy. Amy's just, I love drawing Amy. She's just been like a character that I've always loved to draw, and because of her and Sonic, that I love drawing so much because of their dynamic together, has always just made me happy and just makes you feel good, you know, like just drawing that. Sonic he's my favourite. Like he's just to draw him, he's great. I just love his design, and I can always have something in my mind to draw him or like have fun drawing like a scenario or an idea, and it will be just Sonic.
Beautiful. I love the both dynamic of Sonic and Amy though, because they're really most of my favorite dynamic duels of all time.
Yeah, they're great. They're so funny together. I wish you could see more of them like that. There's not been much. I mean, I love them in Sonic Boom, the TV show. Like they were really fun. It was fun to see them, like with the teases and all that with them. And Sonic X was fun. I mean, it was like that episode 52 was just, it will always stick with me. Just to, you know, see them as like just him with the rose and Amy waiting for him. Like, she really loves Sonic. Like, she loves him. That really is just when I'm drawing them, is like, she really loves Sonic. And Sonic's funny with his feelings, so he's a bit awkward. But he I think Amy brings a lot of emotions out in the characters and feelings and stuff. She's pretty important, I think. And it's just funny to see her with Sonic and how he's a bit like, ooh. I've always found that just entertaining to watch.
That's so amazing.
Nice. Okay, looks like we still have hands. I will call just artistic. You're muted.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
There.
Okay, first of all, MissTangshan, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your work.
Oh, thank you.
Now for my question. Do you think Classic Sonic's been making too much of an appearance in, like, recent games?
I love Classic Sonic's, like, he's, like, I'd say there's a bit of, I like both. I like to see both, like, as their own thing. Like, Modern is his own thing, because I like Modern for him being quite serious. You know, his serious tones in his games, like the Frontiers, kind of brought it back for me a bit with the Sonic Mojo, I call it. Just like bringing it all back to me, because I'm older now, and I just want to kind of see a bit of, like, you know, seriousness in Sonic a bit, because I like that. He was, you know, I love what they did with Sonic. Like, I love Sonic's character and Sonic the Black Knight. You know, his Modern, that kind of character, he was really good in that. Of the game, you know, people can go on about the gameplay and that, but like for Sonic, like that kind of, his character was really cool. Classic, I like keeping that kind of, I kind of separate the two. And Classic, I mean, I don't want to say that there's too much of them, because like if that's what they're doing, you know, they're separating them too. You know, it's good for everyone. I think they don't want to upset people, but I'm happy with both. I love Modern more, just because I kind of didn't like play the classics. But even though Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favourite, but it's hard to say that. It's kind of a controversial one, that one. But I like both.
Oh, well, thank you for answering my question. Have a good day.
You're welcome. I hope I did. Thank you.
Okay, Rainboom, do you want to choose the next audience member?
Sure. Let's see. I'm gonna call Ryan. Come on up. And you're muted.
What's up?
Hello there.
Hi.
You can call me Ryan the Tenrick.
Hi.
Anyway, I got a question. Have you ever heard of the Sonic movie franchise?
Yes.
That's cool.
What's that? Yep.
I just really loved it so much.
What was your favourite?
So far, yes. I'm really good at Sonic movie art.
Sorry?
Yes.
Sorry, you just... What?
Was that your question, Ryan?
Everything okay?
Oh,
Is your audio cracking up? It's hard to hear.
That's all I wanted to tell.
I do like Sonic movie. Yep, I have seen the Sonic movie, and I do like them. I love what they're going for now. I like Sonic movie 3. I think is going to be great. I'm looking forward to that definitely.
Yeah, I sure hope. Shadow will be appearing.
Yes. I'm sure they're going to do great things with Shadow in 3. I really do. I'm looking forward to it also.
Yeah, I sure hope it goes good.
Yeah, they've been doing really well so far. I was actually really pleasantly surprised with the movies. I just from the beginning it was a bit, but I'm really happy that they're doing well and that people like them.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
You're welcome. Have a
Thanks
nice
for the
time.
question, Ryan.
And Rainboom. You too, miss.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Looks like okay. I'm gonna choose Shadows Girl 199. I think you may have to turn off your camera because I think they're using mobile.
Okay. All right.
Okay, can you hopefully? Are you there, Shadows? Oh, there you go. Hello.
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 Hi.
Pardon what's I'm at work, well, sort of, but you know. Anyways, I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Tang.
Oh, thank you.
I've been following you for ever since in middle school, so now I'm a college graduate. I do have a question though.
Okay.
Okay, I think that all sounds just like what was the question? I'm trying to remember. Actually, how would you? Actually, no. I actually have a friend of mine, and she said she kind of knows you. Do you know the name of Emma? She makes like edited Sonic videos.
Okay. So sorry, say that again. It's just I can't. It's just where you are. I can't hear your question. But
Yeah, your audio is like really muffled.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Sorry.
oh, there you go.
There we go.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm just my headphones. Anyways,
You're all
I
good.
just wonder if you knew a person named Emma. She said she knows you from like editing Sonic stuff, and then you make Sonic art. I'm not sure. That's how I was trying to get a hold of you, and she's like, "Oh, I know that artist," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Emma Horny. No. Sorry.
No, just the name of Emma. That's all. I was just wondering if you know by that name.
No, sorry. No, I thought that. No, sorry, I don't know that, Emma.
Okay. My bad. Well, I was just wondering, and also that was not really the main question, but anyways, I'm so sorry about that. I was just wondering, how would you react if Son Amy actually became canon, even though I guess it is canon nowadays.
Yeah. Do you mean like would you want me to like? What if they are, or like what do you think? I think of it being canon, or
I'm just wondering. I think Son Amy is canon, but I was just wondering if if it became canon, how would you react if it became canon?
Oh, obviously I'd be over the moon. But I don't mind if it's canon or it's not canon. Like I sort of just do my own thing with with what it is. I've not really been like doing much with Sonic and Amy. Only with starting to kind of see little things of them. I loved watching them in Sonic Boom, the TV show, the little teases and that. That was probably the joy. Like I remember, it was so fun. And yeah, of course, I would love them to be canon. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be very excited too. I mean, it was good enough that Sonic Frontiers did, a lot of Son Amy stuff.
Yeah, I was hoping for Amy to actually be a bit more, I mean, she just, I don't know what, like when I watched the Japanese, Sonic and Amy, it made more sense, like, what they were trying to go for. I was kind of underwhelmed a bit with Sonic Frontier. Like, you could see that, but they didn't really, like, it wasn't going it. Like, she's just like, oh, she's going to do her own thing. And obviously the undertone was there that she still loves Sonic. But I was kind of underwhelmed at it a bit. About them, just that she's going to go, I'm just like, Amy, you love him. Sonic, what are you doing? I don't know what they're doing with them, to be fair. I just love seeing, obviously, I do my own thing with them. You see me, I've got them married in my comic. I've got them being together. It's nice to see, like, Hannah is interested in different ways as well. So if it's canon or not, I love it all the same. But I do miss the moments they used to have, like the little cute moments and stuff. I miss them.
Well, you do make them cute. That's why I really love your art. And yes, I do agree, like, Sonic and Amy is my favorite thing to draw too. So technically I am drawing the characters right now. So yeah, that was just mostly my question.
Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question, Shadows Girl.
Anyways, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I have another question for you, Miss Tangshan.
Okay.
How has your style changed over time?
I suppose time has made it change. It's been a lot. I've got drawings, like, kind of show you that. Just getting them all out. Like, you see how different style you go through over time. You kind of start with a style, and there's an Amy. Right. There's an Amy I used to do when I was a teenager. She's more round and stuff, like, and now she's a bit more, I don't know, I sort of draw her like she's older. I like to draw them as if they were, like, mature and but a lot older. I like doing that. But it happens over time, my style. It changes. It's just it's time, really. I've been drawing a long time, and it's just evolved over that time. And that's sorry, that's my dog.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's a really, oh my god, my dog. I'm sorry, but there's this is, I think I was 13 when I drew that, and you see the difference. It's like Sonic and Amy, and then it's sort of, and then where's another one? There's a wee, I'm talking to my husband, he's passing me all my drawings. Yeah, there's Amy, and it just sort of evolved, and then there's a more, give me a fold over. Yeah, so it just sort of, these are really old, but I had, like, big eyes and stuff, and it was all round, and then I had a time when my stuff was all pointy and jaggy and edgy, and then now I've went back. Now there's the kind of pointy, went through pointy stages, and there's Sonic and Amy. That was the first drawing I put on DeviantArt, was them together. That was the very first one I did. for DeviantArt, and then oh god, passing all these. It happened over time. Just it happens like. Don't think about it when you're creating a style. Don't even think about it. You can look at styles and try and like replicate them, or like you just go with the flow. Now this is what it looks like now. You know, it happened. I went back a bit actually to how I used to draw because I liked it, and you don't think too much about style. Just draw. You know, have fun.
It's really cool how you kept all of your art pieces that you've done over the years, because you can gradually
they're definitely in a folder, but they've faded over time. You can see that they used to be more vibrant, but I know I've got my folder. That's this one. That's the Tsunami comic. It's in there. There's a Tsunami. It's faded. It's in a folder. Like it's faded over time. So it's so important if you want to keep your drawings like preserved. Invest in pencils, good coloured pencils. But I did this with my Stidlers, and you can see it's faded over time. And then obviously there's near the recent pages. Yeah, my style's evolved. That's probably a good like reference. Like my Tsunami comic, because it's over the years you actually see the style change. If you see some of the pages, there's some pages that it changes. I went through an era. There's the pointy era. The pointy kind of style I used to do. I went into that. Yeah, there kind of drastically changed, and then I kind of went back to it just went back the way it's different. You just try different styles out and what works for you, really. But yeah, and then this is the current ones. Like they're more vibrant, and then the new page is coming up. Oh, that's them. That was the sketches I did. That was before. You got it? Is it the camera bad? What's happened to the camera? Oh, there we go. There we are. Yeah. That's it.
Wow.
That was. I think I've dated them. Yeah, I have. 2014.
Interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Sonic drawings I just did. Oh, got this. But yeah, don't think about it when you're drawing art styles and stuff. Just draw and have fun. But if you want a style to do, just keep at it. Well, that was nobody's ever seen that. That was a comic I did with Flash, and I gave them children. Oh, but yeah, no, it's yeah, your style changes. And just go with the flow with it, because you can look back at it and appreciate it as well. Because it'll be like it's just. Oh, sorry, my camera. It came off its stand.
Oh,
Oh dear.
This is a thing with traditional. It's just with this.
that's okay. Looks like Kevin has a question. It's Kevin. Come on here, Kevin.
Hello, okay, now that I'm back home, I can properly ask my question.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Kevin.
So, I'm curious, since you're over in Scotland, what is something Sonic related you wish you could get? It could be like, say, one of the merchandise or the games or the comic, like something that's not easily available over there. What is something you wish you could get your hands on?
Oh, you mean like, yeah, just merchandise?
Yeah, either merchandise or a comic or like a particular game, something that's like hard to get over there.
Oh, you know the Japanese You know the Japanese merch they did for the Sonic with the guitar?
Yeah.
I really wanted that. They had a collection of the artwork with him with the guitar. And I would love to get my hands on the Jun Sunui guitar, the Sonic Adventure one. Because my husband, he plays a guitar, but I would just love to own it, and I never could.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we've just got a guitar and we've put Sonic stickers on it. There it is.
Hey, whatever works. I can't blame you.
Yeah. But yeah, I love some of the Japanese stuff. The Japanese have these cool, there's the Sonic with the soap shoes and that and stuff like that. That's cool. And the Amy plushies, the Sonata, it's like a make. It's really cute because getting your hands on a really nice Amy plush is quite hard.
Oh yeah.
The one I got that came to be we took our plushies, the Sonic and Amy plushies, to our wedding, and it was I had to get that from America. That was somebody's one, and I had to stitch it up and stuff. It was a Sonic X one, because I got the Sonic X plush from Alton Towers, here.
It was a really good Amy plush, and I can't remember the specific one, but it was one of the high quality, really, really hard to get ones.
Yeah, I think I've got the image in my head. I can't really I don't know what the name of it, but it's a cute, it's a nice light pink, and it's just I think it's a small one. But it's really nice. It's her head shape and everything. I really wanted to get my hands on that, but
I hope you're able to get your hand on it one day. Thank you for answering my question.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey, Rainboom, do you want to call up Hedgehog Queen?
Sure. Kidoki, let's call in Hedgehog the Queen again. See if it works.
There you
go.
go.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't have any questions, but I'm just love your artwork.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No worries.
Just I'm an autistic artist. I have autism and everything, and I'm good at drawing Sonics and stuff.
Oh, lovely. That's good. You should. What's your favorite to draw?
Who's your favorite? I was doing mostly Sonic.
Yeah, he's great to draw, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's good. I'll check. I'll check on your Twitter. You should send me some, and I'll have a look.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I will.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have another question for MissTangshan, Rainbow?
I probably have another question for MissTangshan. What was the most difficult for you to draw of any Sonic characters? It could be robots or etc.
Yeah, definitely Omega.
Ooh.
I drew him in my recent kind of pages, and that was the second time I drew him. And he is difficult. He's a robot, I'm actually in the Sonic and Amy comic. There's going to be, there he is. See him? He's there. A minute, I'll check it out. That was I've never there he is. See him?
Ooh.
Dragon Shadow. He's him and Rouge are carrying Shadow away because. I love drawing Team Dark. I miss Team Dark. I really love Team Dark, and it was the moment in Sonic 06. There was a cutscene with them on the beach, and and obviously the moment but Omega definitely, yeah. The robots. And Vector. Vector's really hard to draw, actually.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, I can agree. Vector and Omega are definitely hard to draw because they have like a lot more detail.
Something about Vector, like, I don't know, it's his shape or it's his face, but like, God, I'll try and get it again, but like, I didn't realise how hard he is to draw when I was drawing my comic. I was like, oh, I need to draw Vector. And I started it and I'm like, oh my. Like, just to get it to look right. Yeah, but it's definitely Omega and Vector. Dr. Eggman's hard too. I find him quite difficult because it's his body I find difficult. Like, it's just because of his shape and the head, you know. His face is fine, you know, you do his mustache and that, but it's like, it's his head on his body. If you know what I mean. I find that really, it's difficult for me. And yeah, Omega and Vector, just because they were in my comic. Yeah, like, there's Eggman there. Like, he's like, his face, got his face, but the body, this is hard. Just his mouth and stuff is it's difficult.
Oh no, I can agree. Like, but
yeah, same here.
Vector, Omega, Eggman, definitely difficult to draw, especially because their anatomy is like different from the rest of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So
they're totally like not the round kind of like shapes of Sonic and that. They're just very, you know, like Eggman's got like the egg body, and then this kind of like the moustache and yeah, especially robots. Like, Metal's hard to draw, but like robots in general, yeah, they're definitely really hard to draw. I've got to draw. That's coming up for me for this comic, like robots and airships and Eggman stuff. So it's a coming.
Ooh, pretty interesting. Here's my next question for you, Miss Tangshan. What challenges have you faced as an artist, and how have you overcome them?
It's my mental health, I would say, has been a big challenge. Just because I have a lot of anxiety and I struggle socially, and sort of like drawing's been like, has always been my outlet. Like, my brain can have a little bit of rest and be free for a bit, but life's quite overwhelming sometimes, and my brain just sort of goes into kind of a hyper, like thinking about too much things and that, or I get overwhelmed, and just drawing now in general has been really achievement, because I've had a baby, I've had a child, and they're a big responsibility, and being a parent, and just getting back into what I used to love and what I used to be, and that's been really, like, it's I understand, like, that I need that for myself, you know, and that has been a big challenge to get back into it and have time and manage to be able to go back to my comic and draw, and struggle with just my mental health in general is just quite hard. But art's always been my outlet for that, to help. So, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. You know, but you overcame that, and that's inspirational.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you got to push yourself sometimes, but don't be too hard on yourself either. Don't you realize that when you get older, and like, don't be hard on yourself. Have a bit more respect for yourself too. Don't like see something and be like, oh, I'm terrible or I'm not good enough. Just get that out of your head and just sort of just enjoy what you're doing and just have confidence in yourself. Really, I mean, sounds cliche, but it really does matter for your own sake.
Okay. We only have time for one more question. So, McLaren.
There we go. Mic was muted. Yeah, back for a second time.
Hi.
Great. This is actually a question that I was following on from what Kevin said about, is it the comics? You might have seen the message saying about Forbidden Planet. I'm guessing you might have heard of Forbidden Planet.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Because you can get a lot of like IDW comics from there. Because I know when I was in Manchester the other day, and I could actually see some like the new collection books they got out.
Yeah, that's where I ordered from, getting the IDW comics.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it the nearest one for you? Is it in Glasgow? If you live in Ayrshire, that's near Glasgow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Glasgow. I'm hardly in Glasgow.
Right. Because you only seem to find them in big cities, because you can't see them anywhere else. You always see like ones like Newcastle or that's the only one I know in the northeast. But other than that, so that's where you get all like your Sonic merch stuff, if you can find any.
Yeah, if I'm out and about, I'm on a search for Sonic. Definitely, if I'm in the city, I'll look at like a Japanese shop. I'll look at anywhere like a game shop. I'll be on a hunt for Sonic always.
Definitely.
Like, it's all online. I'll get my merch. Like my next ones, I can't wait for the Sonic Adventure statue. That was the one I got from First for Figures. Oh, I can't wait for that. And I maybe get Lego. I want the
Yeah, I saw them the other day when I was in Manchester a few days ago. So they have the new Lego sets at the Lego store in the Manchester City Centre. But I went to the Forbidden Planet there, and they have some really unusual Sonic themed items there. So you got things like for like Sonic Prime, but there's also like an interest. Yeah, Sonic Prime like merch. You got like a doormat that says "Knock and Run."
I need that.
Yeah,
I need to go look now.
I can't share it on here, but because it won't let me put photographs. But yeah, there was one that said "Knock and Run" that's got Sonic speeding away as a doormat. But yeah,
thank you. I will be looking at that later on.
Yeah. Then it may be up somewhere in Scotland, but there is definitely at least one in Manchester. So if you can order it from there, you can get there. And then they have the news like plushies. Like I said, they've got all the IDW connections.
Yeah, they've got that. They've got like Sonic statues and banks. There's like a Sonic. Yeah, they've got quite a few thingy Sonic stuff there.
Yeah, it's really surprising.
Yeah, no, but definitely no. Thank you for if they've got more stuff. But yeah, I'll look at that.
Yeah, there are stuff where they don't do anymore, because they used to have a Sonic Monopoly set, but that was like a few years ago.
I've got that.
Oh, you've got it? Oh, you are so lucky. I wanted that, but I never got the chance to get it.
Really? You didn't have was it not easy to get? No?
I had it because it was in 2019, but then at the end I didn't really get it because I didn't really play Monopoly much. So I thought, there's no point in me getting it if I'm not going to be using it as much, because I don't still have the time.
We got it as a wedding present.
Oh, you are so lucky to have it.
So it was my mother-in-law that got us it for our wedding present.
Okay. Didn't answer your question, McLaren?
Okay, right. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you in the next panel.
Thank you.
Okay, see you around.
Okay, so that is all we have for today for Q&A with MissTangshan. Do you have any final words, MissTangshan?
Thank you for having me on this panel. I was really humbled by it. Thank you for wanting to showcase what I do, and that I'll be constant. I'll be drawing Sonic. That'll be me. I'll be doing it just for fun. You'll probably see a lot of my stuff. I'll be doing more kind of projects I want to do, and the comic. I'll be continuing to do the comic. I will be finishing it because it's coming to the bit that I've always wanted to draw, and just the story. But no, thank you for being here and just listening to me waffle on. But thank you. I really appreciate it. It's something that is really kind of out my boundaries. Like I would never do. Like it terrifies me, but because it's Sonic, I had to. So thank you for giving me this opportunity for doing this and just talking about Sonic. I mean, that's my dream,
Absolutely. So the next panel will be Sonic Boom Return of Mark on August 21st at 5 o'clock p.m. PST, 8 o'clock p.m. EST. And of course, we have the upcoming cartoon nights this Friday, of course, with Gokin and myself. And the theme for this cartoon nights Friday is superheroes. And be sure you guys tune in because we will be playing a movie there. So, so come tune in for cartoon nights, everyone.
Yeah, make sure to tune in, everyone.
So be sure to look forward to all of that. So have a nice day, everyone. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
Gamers. Take care.